Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. With this tutorial home lab setup with Raspberry Pi 4B, I will be talking on the topic what all Docker CLI commands are available. So let's get started. We'll start with a quick introduction. So in this tutorial, we will see widely used Docker CLI commands which are widely used. So there are few I'm not using right now, and we'll also execute one by one to know how it works. So here are the commands. So we will execute each one of them to check out the results. So let's move on to our system. So I'll just show you some prerequisites I have created before this tutorial. So you can see I have this Docker file and index.js. So I will show you the content inside of this. So this function will return this. I am doing my 2 seconds check after every 2 seconds, and here I have a Docker file where I have node image written inside, so that it will put and set the work directory as home, because we are copying the index.js to home directory of the container, and then we are running that file. So this is what I have prepared earlier. So we will start by executing one by one. So first comes the Docker version. It's very simple. We just write Docker version and you get all the information right here. So we will see what all things are available with by creating a container. So let's check that. So this is the command docker build -t node app latest. So node app is the image name what I am giving right now. With this name the image will be created, and this is the tag. This you can give whatever you want. I'll just go with latest, and with dot. So automatically it will read that Docker file which I have shown you earlier. Yeah, so successfully tagged node app latest. So we will check all the images one. Yeah, so here you can see our node app image with latest tag is created 15 seconds ago. Next, what we will create, we will see a Docker create a new container. So we will create a new container with this. -p is the port we are assigning. Name will be node app, and we will use the image as this one, node app latest. Yeah, so we will just confirm it by checking the images, by checking is the container created or not. So ps -a, we can see, yeah, so node app latest, node app is there. So we have successfully created a container. Now we'll run that node app. Yeah, So here you can see we are able to run our node application. So this will run every 2 seconds. Okay, so let's move on to all about Docker images. So with our Docker images, our first command is we will see what is this Docker image. So if I type like this Docker image, so we will get a list of commands what are available. So we will go with list images. So you can type like this Docker images image ls. Yeah, so you can see here are the list of images we have in our Raspberry Pi. You can also write like this Docker images, which will only give you images. So if you type image and you can write something like this to pull, so Docker pull, we can do a Docker pull. So we will do Docker pull Ubuntu. Yeah, so Docker images, if I try it again, you can see Ubuntu is there. Again, remove one or more images. We'll try to remove one image. We'll try to remove this Ubuntu. Docker RMI your image ID. Yeah, okay, again we'll check. It's not there, so we have successfully executed this one. Moving to next set of commands, attach to a running container. So we'll try to attach to a running container just like we did earlier. Node app, Docker attach, if I type node app, yeah, it's still running. So you can see we are getting all the response back. We will try to now copy files between a container and the local file system. Yeah, so we were able to copy this. So this will be Docker CP, your present working directory space, your application name with what name your container is running, your container name, and the destination path after that colon. So if it is not throwing any error, then it has successfully copied from our local file system to container. So we'll now try to execute a command. Yeah, so with the execute command, here it is docker execute -d, node app is the container name. Then we are just creating a file inside home demo.js using touch. So this is successfully executed. Docker logs. So we will just try to get the logs of this Docker itself. Yeah, so you can see it's still going on printing that So until and unless you stop that, it will not stop. Docker info is what will give you what all containers are there, what all running, and this will give you a system-wide information. Docker inspect is something you can say specific to a container, so you have to mention a container name. Docker inspect node app. Yeah, so this will give you all the required information of that container. With this, the first part is completed, and we'll now move on to the what all we can do with Docker containers. So Docker commit. So Docker, let me explain you what is Docker commit. So Docker commit is like, let's say you have pulled an Ubuntu image, and inside that you have installed Node as well as Python, and you want that to be an image. When you will try to run a container using that image, by default along with your Ubuntu, your Node and Python will be there. That's why we are using Docker commit. So for the demo purpose, I'll only show you with the container I'm running. Docker commit your container name. Okay, so if I see with the images, you will be able to see one new image is created. There is none and none because I haven't given any name with that. So if I give that one Docker, now if you see test img latest is the image of Node app container. So we have successfully converted one container into an image which can be pulled later to run another container. Okay, so Docker kill one or more containers. We will try to kill a Node app. So before that, we will just check what all containers are there. Created status up 10 minutes. Okay, now we'll try to kill. Yeah, so our application is now killed. So we'll try to see it here. Status is exited for this Node app latest. Using this Node app is the container name using this image. Docker kill is working now. Docker port. We'll check how Docker port will give us the info on port of that particular container. Node app. Okay, I guess I have to start Node application. Yeah, Docker port Node app. Yeah, after starting that, you can see we are consuming the 8000 port and allowing it to expose into 8000 as well. So this will give you what all port you have assigned to that container. So if I will check for the portainer which we have hosted earlier during the tutorial, Docker portainer, you can see these are all there which is being consumed by portainer. Docker will try with the commands list containers. So I'll just put Docker ps and see. So with Docker ps, you can see only the running containers are shown. So if you want to see all the containers, you have to type it like this. Yeah, so here you can see hello world is exited 2 days ago, while during our tutorial we have set that up. So -a will show all that. Docker rename, will try to rename our node app to node app 1. Okay, now we'll list all the containers. You can see it is now renamed to node app 1. Okay, docker restart, we can restart. Docker restart, we'll try to restart this one. So if I do a ps -a, you can see exited. Okay, docker, I'll just try to restart node app 1 itself. Yeah, so we have restarted. So here also you can see I was a bit confused due to this column exited 6 seconds ago. That means we have successfully restarted, but as there is no running instances going on inside, so it exited just 6 seconds later. So restart we have seen. Next we have remove one or more container. So if we want to remove a container, so let me put a demo container. Yeah, so we will see all containers are running. Node app demo is one container name which we have just shown you. So remove one or more containers, so we'll try to remove that one only. Node app demo. Okay, this is running, so we'll try to kill. Now we will try to remove that one. Yeah, now you can see the one we started recently has been removed now. Docker stop the container. So what is the difference between a kill and stop? So if I say with kill, you are just turning it off rather than securely shutting it down without being affecting the files. You are just abruptly shutting that down. But using the stop command, if you have seen, it will take few minutes of time just because it is saving its instance and securely it is getting shut down. But if you are killing it, you are abruptly stopping it down. With docker start, we are starting that container again. Yeah, so if I go and check right now, up 6 seconds, so till 6 seconds it's up now, and we want to see the stats. So docker stats, so it will show to our respective container what are the stats. So you can see what all columns are given here: CPU, memory usage, memory, net IO, block IO. So this is a quick info you will be getting, known as your resource usage statistic. Yeah, so that's all for today's tutorial. If you like my videos, do like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you once again. Bye.